Dear guests, uh, my name is Damir Muharmovich. I'm an editor of ANS Adria. I would like to welcome you all to today's first side event. The topic we're about to discuss is utility readiness during pandemic, keeping the lights on despite COVID-19, how to secure access and traceability in the event of pandemic. I would like to welcome Mr. Jovic, who will be the speaker. He is a technical and commercial assistant at Italian company ISEO. He was the manager of R&D department of a leading windows and door manufacturer. Over the past decade, he has been active in the sales, promotion, and introduction of new trends and guidelines to the market. He actively participates in the Slovenian Fire Protection Association as a lecturer in the field of security and safety systems, evacuation and automatic door systems, and an expert for the drafting of legislation guidelines. At ISEO, a leading manufacturer of mechanical and electronic safety and security technology, he has been in charge of technical and commercial support provided to the partners and end users. Mr. Jovic, please take your stand.
Thank you very much for the presentation and invitation. My name, like already presented by Damir, is Jovic. I would like to we'll talk today about the utility readiness during the pandemic. We thought that it's a topic that we can present and could be interesting for utility managers during these pandemic times because they are facing a lot of challenges to replace existing personnel or introduce new contractors on one hand, and on the other hand to have secure access and traceability during this time. For the beginning, I would propose that we check let's say a small short video when this our solution is presented because our solution is basically tailored for the utility business, and that it's doing this further on presentation that we can, I would say, easier follow the topics. I would, like I said, present that we firstly check this short video. Thank you for, let's say, for this video. The colleagues in marketing department, I think that they really well presented the product. So, but if we come back now and connect this, let's say, this video and this solution also with the pandemic challenges that we are facing now. So basically, utility providers have social responsibility. So it means that also during these pandemic times, they must provide basic amenities such as water, sewage services, electricities, natural gas. Of course, transport infrastructure must be active. So in all these, let's say, times, the operation must be stable, that the people can live, let's say, normal life, although there is special health situation. So how, which challenges has those utility providers to let's say to secure that they are functional and that they are their services are available for the people. So the first is they need to have ability to replace sick, missing employees. So this in some of the companies we know that this percentage is very big. A lot of people, because one is sick, has to go to quarantines and etc. So it is important that we are able to replace sick and missing employees, and the new employees can, let's say, take new responsibility as soon as possible, and that they understand the request and their job as easy as possible. But there is no physical interaction between the personnel. So it means if there are no physical interaction, there is no transmission of the disease, and there is also no need for the quarantines if some of the personnel are sick. And also, this is also for the personnel, they feel confident that their workplace is healthy and that they are you know, free to work and feel safe. And also, during this time, we need to provide traceability, security, clear and easy instruction for the access controls, that the people and contractors and the new employees has as easy as possible that they can address or come to the access to the requested rooms or the requested facility as easy as possible. So what are the needs, or how the utility providers, what is basically their main, let's say, challenges? They have multi-site, remote and distant sites. They have, you know, sites on the high on the like telecoms, high on the hills, like water supplies. They have many different multi-site remotes and different sites which they need to secure and to, on one hand, and also grant access on other hand. These installations are basically many times without basic installation, so they are not possible to install traditional access control system because the wiring or internet connection is not possible. A lot of these sites has gates or fences which are, you know, far from the main building, so they need also to secure access also for those doors. And of course, in those during the pandemic times, in many cases, they use the employees from other areas if there is necessity, and of course, they use also external contractors. So, how ISEO Locan is, let's say, offering a solution for these challenges that we saw before. So we can provide traceability with easy and low-cost installation. We can access to the software from anywhere. There is no need for special tools or there are no special restriction. There is a high level of the security. There is no need for handover of the keys, because we saw that basically we have a key, a mechanical key, which is also electronic product, which is no need that there is a handover, because we can put access rights to any key possible. Access on demand, so we have a possibility to upload with us over the smart mode without need of traveling or sharing. Access is on demand is also available, so it means if someone addresses a system administrator and says I urgently need to access to this site, it's easier and easy to give this access, and the personnel can easily access to the site. And of course, there is also crisis mode the availability. So it's let's say a button when administrator can easily add or restrict access for short time to individual person or group of people. It's like we said, it's absolutely tailored for the utility business. Why? Because of its specific design. So there is no batteries on the doors, there is no wiring needed, and there is no maintenance due to the induction principle of the power and data transfer. The main driver is, like I said, the main solution is that the get traceability of the access. The installation is not expensive, and there is no additional cost to travel to organize the maintenance or something like that. A little bit of the presentation of the ISEO. ISEO is a national company with headquarters in Italy, in Pisonia, near the lake ISEO. We have more than 10 subsidiaries all over the world. So we are present from Europe, South America, Africa, Middle East, Far East. So ISEO has approximately 1,200 employees, and this our product Locken is 100% produced inside our factory. A little bit of history. Last year, ISEO has celebrated the 50 years of existence on the market. So we are, started from a mechanical security, and today we are combining. In the past, let's say, more than 50 years, we are combining mechanical and electronic security in order that we can provide to our customer and our user the best possible security. So our turnover is approximately around 140 million euro of year. So we have several ranges of mechanical products, locks, cylinders. We are the biggest European producer of the cylinders, one of the biggest producer of the locks. We are specialized also in the panic, so it's safety and security on both fields. And of course, in the past, like I said, 15 years, ISEO is also focused also in the electronic access control. So we are able to combine both world, mechanical and electronic. Our references are all over the world. We are in banks, in the airports, in the universities, and etc. And also, like I said, our core business for Locken solution is utility business, and so we are more than the market leader in this utility business. So we have 15 years old. We are 15 years expert in this critical and complex access control, let's say, field. The Locken is a part of ISEO group from 2016. We are solution providers, so we are not just providing the product itself, but also an IT solution, an app which are totally focused and tailored for the customer and the highest range of the of the, let's say, operational functionality for our customer. So we are able to integrate and develop a high-end offline access control with the benefits of the online. And of course, this management, operational and security is focused to enhance ROI. So it means that our customers gets the benefit of the solution as soon as possible, and then they are not, let's say, basically not investing, but saving costs. So we are, Locken is present in many fields and many utility businesses, from, like we said, from telecom businesses, from water supply, food chains, and its banks, and etc. Introduction to the solution. So, like we said, it's absolutely secured solution because we are providing dual security, electronic and mechanical. Also, why is solution secured is also we can make a schedule, so a time limitation. So it means that after the time of validity of the access, when it expired, it means that automatically the access is not granted any longer. So, and we have a full audit trail. So all the operation, all the actions are stored on the cylinder and on the key. Like we said, it's absolutely easy to install. It fits in any doors, in any existing door, fences, closets. We can install it easily. Just remove the old cylinder and plug in the new cylinder, and it's ready to work. So no cabling needed, and a wide range of the different cylinders in the field. So it means from the containers to the electric cabinets, key deposits, gates, and etc. It's absolutely maintenance free because there is no cabling, there is no battery in the lock, there is no access to the lock, so it's no need that we do something on the lock, that we change any let's say access rights to the lock. And there is contactless induction technology, so it means that it's resistant to any weather condition. So none of the dust or water or something like this cannot, let's say, get between the key and the cylinder and block the transmission of the data and power. It's absolutely flexible solution. We can do any door. We can easily give the authorization to access to any employees. We just transfer the data to the server. Servers transfer the data over over the cell phone to the key, and then we through the time schedule, we can absolutely reduce risk of exposure on one hand. On another hand, we have easy authorization. So a little bit about the hardware. So like we said, the transfer of data is encrypted in both ways. So it means from the servers to the cell phone to the key, and to the cylinder, and back from the cylinder to the key and to the server. So each time that we do any, let's say, any operation, any action on the key, on the cylinder, all the data are transferred to the software. So we have all audit information. Like I said, the operating principle is that energy is supplied from the key, which is in the from the battery, which is in the key, via induction. So there is no power supply in the cylinder. All the situation, all the communication is encrypted. We have a special validation protocol access. So exchange of property code between the key and electronic cylinder. The cylinder check the presence of this key in his audit list. If the audit is valid in this time slot, then the key will unlock this cylinder. Of course, authorization is done over the solenoid. And like we said, all the events are recorded. Like I said, just briefly, what is in Mechatronic locks, installation without door modification or without wiring, it's contactless energy and data transfer. Its opening time is less than 80 milliseconds, so it means that it's natural, like opening the normal mechanical cylinder. The temperature range is from -20 to up to 60 degrees Celsius. Humidity maximum 93%. Protection class is IP66 till IP69. So it means that we cover from let's say from splashing water to the depths of 3 meters inside the water. The cylinder is modular, and we can combine it easily with mechanical cylinders. So it means that we can use the same key for mechanical cylinders or for electronic cylinders. In that case, that we are, let's say, saving money, that the more secure doors are with the electronic security, with double security, and less secure door inside the premises are just with the mechanical security. So a little bit about the Mechatronic keys. Like we said, always a dual security, so electronic and mechanical. The battery is the key. It's contactless energy and data transmission over the induction. So there is really improved reliability. No dust, salt, or interference can block the transmission of the data and power. It's absolutely natural and quick opening. The battery's life is up to 5 years for Bluetooth version. So the version where is the possibility that we upload the access over the smartphones, and for the 10 years for the standard version, which when we upload the data over let's say desk or wall validators. It's recording last 1,000 events, who, where, when. The high IP class 66 for the key, and IK, so intrusion resistance for IK08, so it means for long life. Validity of the key we can adjust from 1 minute to unlimited time. So in that case, we can design, let's say, define the secure slot that we request or we need. We can, like we said already, introduce also various mechanical organigrams, and we can incorporate also RFID technology inside. Here is a brief presentation of authorizer. So it means how we can transfer the data from the system, from the software to the key. So we can use the readers, so it can be desktop or wall mounted, or of course tablet or smartphones. Like we said, the product offers the highest grades, not just in the term of security, not in the grade just of the IP protection, but also the highest grade of the security. So the Mechatronic cylinders are tested according to the standard EN 15684, and so the product is providing the durability grade 6, so over 100,000 cycles, suitable for use on the fire doors. It's absolutely the highest environmental resistant, so we can, regarding the corrosion, the water protection, the heat, the cold, the dump heat, for the key and the cylinder, the protections are the highest. Of course, we have a mechanical key related security. So like we said, on one hand, we have the highest grade of the electronic key related security, and we have also the highest grade of mechanical key related security. So both worlds of the security are combined in this product. Of course, we have system management with the audit trail capability and time, and of course, the product has the highest range of attack resistance. The cylinders are protected against drilling, chiseling, twisting, plugging, hits, vibration, voltage, electrostatics, and magnetic fields. We already mentioned the high water and dust protection. So it's IP6, the highest protection against the solids, so dust. And we have the highest protection against the water, so against the powerful water jet, and of course, temporary emission in water. So we have power jets for IP66 from 3 meters, and we have the emission in the water over 1 meter. But of course, we can do it also more. So we have emission in the water over the 5 meters, and we have the powerful high temperature water jets for IP69 from 50 centimeters and water temperature for above 80 degrees Celsius. So solution, again, what is providing our secure solution is absolutely security. So why security? Over the app, we can easily disable keys lost or stolen. If the employee cannot know if someone stole or lost the key, he can easily disable. And of course, also system administrator can do it easily. Of course, you can always check is it the reason misplace it or it's really stolen. So if it's misplaced, after the while, if we find such a key, we can return it back to function. We can have, like we said, audit capability. So it's absolutely reducing thefts also during the pandemic times. Sometimes people think that during these crisis times, no one will check what we are doing. So sometimes the people are, let's say, a little bit, I would say, not stupid, but of course the people think that no one will monitor them, so they do also the things that they are not correct. And we can also check the geographical tracking, so we see where the personnel were during these times. Of course, audit capability can also reduce overbilling, so we can check how many times the hours our contractor or our personnel were really on the site, that they are not, I would say, a little bit cheating our things. What is operational principle? So operational principle is absolutely access on the demand. We can remote update the access, so we can easily, if necessary, provide access to anyone who will be able to upload its keys from anywhere. We can have also a mission principle. What does it mean, mission principle? It is that we can grant also over a special code. What does it mean? What is the benefit of this? We can send this code to, let's say, to many of our, let's say, potential provider of the services. And this one who, let's say, who is the closest or who has time to provide us these services, he can enter this mission code. And so when we know exactly when he will start, what he will doing, and what it's completed, and we know that, you know, that we don't need to check who is available, but the end, let's say, the end provider of the services can do it by himself. Of course, we can remotely access to software from anywhere, and there is no need for physical interactions. So your keys, your F9000 key can be easily used for any premises we own or we have. So there is no need for failed access because there is no distribution of several keys, and there are, let's say, sometimes a mistake. And of course, also before traveling, we can check if we have a battery inside the key which can provide an efficient battery supply, that we have validity of the key, that we have access granted, and that it's inside the shuttle. So everything we can do it prior to the traveling. So basically all this all together is access control at a great price. So we have easy and cheap installation, we have no maintenance cost, and we have reduced operation cost. So it means there will be no traveling, let's say, which is not, let's say, meaningful. There will be a reduce of overbilling, and there will be as less as administration required. So basically, we are at the end of the presentation. So if there are any questions, I'm more than happy and willing to reply.
Okay, Jovica, I don't know, do you have something else anything else to present?
Okay, no, basically not. Okay. We are, like I said, available for the whole week on our booth. So if there is any question related to the ISEO product, which from a mechanical part or from electronic part, if you will check our web page, if you will check our materials on our booth, you will see that ISEO has a wide range of the products electronical. We today presented a tailored solution for the utility business, but we have also a solution for access control for the residential, for the hotels, for Airbnb business. So any question regarding the electronic access control or mechanical products from ISEO, we are open, we are available, we will be there for your question on your disposal. Thank you again for your time, for your participation. If there is any, I would say, question, we are more than welcome. You are more than welcome.